Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and since it's Women's History Month, I'm here today to talk to you about my favorite woman comedic duel, being that of Regina Hall and Anna Faris. These two women are seriously hilarious, and I love them to death. Of course, everybody knows they got their big break with Scary Movie when they lasted for four of the additional movies and stuff, but they did not return for the fifth. And the thing about these two is that, a lot of people really don't like stop and think and really appreciate just how well they were in the movie and what great pairing they was, because we gotta face it, people, after the Wayans brothers left in the second movie, the Scary Movie started to suck, and they really started to suck. Like, the first one will always be the best and everything. The second one is really good too. My only problem with the second one, I thought it was going to continue with the whole slasher thing, but it went in a different direction. Then you got the third movie. And the third movie was just kind of like, what the world is this? But parts of it was pretty hilarious, with them parroting signs and stuff. But it was no longer really a Scary Movie format. By that time, they were making parody and spoof movies left and right with all kind of other movies. Date movie, superhero movie, Not Another Teen movie. That's a really good one. And, it just started being to the point where people were just writing whatever stupid thing was happening in pop culture at that time and whatever new movie came out, and then just add a bunch of fart jokes and dumb irrelevancy and stuff. And that's what the Scary Movie franchise started to be as well, but the third, fourth, and fifth movie. I've only watched the first four. I've never watched the fifth. There's really no point in watching the fifth. None of the original people are there. And, Regina and Anna really held that franchise together. We all just watched it because of them. But sadly, they kept trying to make other people the leads in those movies. They tried to make Charlie Sheen the lead in, the third. And then some other guy who I've never seen before in the fourth movie. But then every time these two was on screen, man, they just killed it and stuff. Now, I don't remember much about the third. I don't even know if those two even had much scenes together or not. But in that fourth movie, oh man, they were brilliant together and stuff. And the thing is that they've acted before Scary Movie. Like, Anna's been acting since 91 and kind of took a break and then kind of went back to it. And then Regina, I think, in the late 90s and stuff. But Scary Movie was really one of both of those actresses first movie. They've only had maybe 2 or 3 movies before then, but Scary Movie is what made them blow up. And they were such unknowns at that time and extremely gorgeous. You look at them, they're just like, wow, who are these women and everything? And then they dominated the box office, for a good couple of years and stuff with those Scary Movie franchises. And no matter what scene was given to them, what kind of slapstick type stuff they had to do, they always nailed it. One of the funniest things when it came to Anna playing Cindy Campbell was every time they had her at a white ghetto girl. That was the most hilarious thing because of her soft-spoken voice, how she always keeps her mouth open like she's totally shocked and surprised and everything. It just always was hilarious to see. And of course, whenever Regina was playing Brenda Meeks and she had super ghetto and everything, those were some of the craziest scenes. But then in the fourth movie, what was hilarious, how horny her character was, because her character had calmed down, because in the first movie she was the stereotypical loud black ghetto girl, but then as the movie started to progress, the second one she still like that too, but by the third and the fourth she started to calm down. And when she started to calm down, she became even funnier because of all the bizarre crap she was saying and stuff. And people really need to appreciate these two. It's like there's always male comedian duos that like kill it in like the big screen and everything, but really rarely do you ever see like the females do it. And if you do, it's normally not a pairing. Normally, if it is a pairing, it's like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. But how often do they really do movies together? And a lot of their movies don't really do that well at the box office and stuff. But these two, man, like I swear. And I'm glad they didn't come back for the fifth because I couldn't take no more of this franchise no more. But of course, they went on to bigger and better stuff. Regina went on to Ally McBeal and a bunch of other movies, and Anna went on to a bunch of other movies, and of course, the television show Mom. And Hollywood needs to remember these women and never forget them. Like, both of them haven't acted since 2022. Like, they need a better agent, but what they really need to do is do something together. Do another project, do another movie, do a television show, do something where these two are always on screen together at the same time, feeding off each other in a very comedic and hilarious way. And I still can't believe I'm about to say this, but thank God the Wayans brothers left Scary Movie, because if they never did, because when those movies started back in the day, in the first couple of movies, like the Brenda and the Cindy character were never really interacting with each other that much. They will sporadically, but they was mostly paired with whatever guy their character was dating. But it wasn't until they left, and like I said, I don't remember nothing about the third movie, but like in the fourth movie they had so many scenes together. And what's really unique and interesting and cool is that they're 6 years apart. Normally when you have people that are different age range and stuff, sometimes they don't act well off each other because they just feel like, oh, what do I have in common with you and stuff like that. But Regina don't never age, and neither does like Anna and stuff. But it's like that was so cool that these two are able to work off so well. Oh, and I gotta give it up to Leslie Nielsen, because that dude was hilarious in Scary Movie 4. I still can't believe some of the stuff he did in that movie, and may he rest in peace. Happy Women's History Month, everybody. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.